Israel desires to live peaceably with its neighbors. October 7th is a tragedy, but also just an insanity in terms of the atrocity and how you get to a place where Iran has successfully destabilized so many east of and north of Israeli neighbors that lead to the funding of these kinds of groups that think they can act this way without any recourse. The tunnels underneath Gaza are where all the humanitarian aid is actually stolen and used against their people. The most anti-Palestinian people on earth are Hamas. They are the people who are tormenting their own citizenry. The solution there is, of course, not simple. There isn't a way to say, I'm going to go in as a real estate negotiator and solve this problem. It's also true, though, that the Abraham Accords created new potential that we hadn't envisioned before. And so the old world of MBS and Saudi, problematic guys, often bad guys, but against Iranians, worse guys who want the nuclear annihilation of Israel and us, created a world where you didn't have a lot of way to get to thaw in this relationship, and a bunch of Gulf states have been brought in by the Abraham Accords at the end of the first Trump administration that creates some potential. This obviously isn't real, this is bluster, and yet who knows what an expansion of the Abraham Accords might be able to open the door to in the future. I would prefer more sober-minded, deliberate discussion about this with the American people, rather than the kind of showmanship of sales, but his showmanship and sales did produce some results in the last term I wouldn't have expected.